Hello, welcome to another Gundam Battle Operation 2 video. That is the Gauze. I'm not even going to bother trying to remember which one, or which letter of it. I was going to say it's the Gauze General. And yeah, I got two matches here for you. This is going to be a little bit leftovers of the trying to get to A minus rank to get the Gogu Vertex. And I had quite a few matches that we did really well in a lot of them. And yeah, here I'm playing with Zero and Gendry. I believe this is our first match together. Actually fought Zero and Gendry with a bunch of randoms, and we actually ended up winning. Partly due because the BST, the Unit 4 BST can be such an awesome suit, and due to sheer luck in some instances. But yeah, we teamed up as a three-man, and we decided to try and get our A minus ranks together. And then later in the second match that we have here, I am teaming up with Zero and Mick Jagger. This is a 500 match. Next match is going to be 550. And yeah, for the majority of the 500 matches, I used the Gauze, and I've used the Gundam Unit 4 BST, since the Gauze is an extremely good general unit in both ground and in space. And for the 550, it was 550 Derelict Colony, so I almost exclusively used the Zusa. And yeah, you can see how that went about, because Zusa is a really good suit in on the ground as well. And because of the AMBAC stuff, I already thought it was like an alright suit in Derelict Colony. You can do some pretty dirty stuff with it. But now it's got AMBAC and it can do stuff faster, so it helped out a lot for Derelict Colony 550. And I think I have it maxed upgraded too, so that really helped out. But yeah, as you can see, the enemy team has some Psycho Zakus, which can be a huge annoyance. And they also have a Hyzak Custom. Now, I'm not too awfully scared by these Psycho Zakus, as you can see by me coming in and meleeing them. Because we like to call, me and my friends like to nickname the Psycho Zakus the Space Campers, because that's what they play like. Even though the Camper can be used in space, we just call the Space Campers Space Camper. Oh, somebody texting me. Not right now. But yeah, I'm not awfully too scared of Psycho Zakus during this ordeal to get to A minus, because a lot of them were playing very not smart. I'm not trying to say they weren't playing smart, but they're playing very predictable. You could tell they picked up the Psycho Zaku because they saw other people being good with it. As you saw when I rushed forward that one Psycho Zaku, I stunned him, came forward my melee, waited for him to do a back dodge roll. He did, and then I followed up and meleeed him. So they weren't the absolute best, and we've seen a couple. We even had some on our team that were like, oh, okay, you're going to be getting stomped on, so we need to get rid of you really fast, or if you're on our team, we need to make sure we strengthen ourselves so you don't cost us a game or two, which that didn't happen. It only happened once or twice, but usually it wasn't because they were getting killed. Usually it was like, since this ace match, it was because they might have accidentally took a ace kill, so that's good. And yeah, B-side is really close to the enemy base. Look at that, just staring right at it. But yeah, we're going to capture this point, and ZC0 is rocking out the Gelgu Jaeger, which is not a bad suit at all. Pretty good sniping unit, and Gendry is in the Rick Diaz, and the Rick Diaz has always been a pretty good general unit. It's got a double tackle, double dodge roll, nice set of weapons on it, ballistic, and you can kind of get some beams in there as well. And yeah, I'm just going to be annoying the Hyzak Custom, because the gods can just stun lock a good distance, and it can kind of, the general can kind of do range and melee well, and that's what I like about it. Hey, that was a nice side swing, stun the Psycho. Somebody else is going to finish him off. And yeah, they have a Methus as well, which it's a pretty good suit to pick, but they just have to, they need to team up on somebody and get rid of them, because two Psycho Zakus and a Methus can totally fuck up somebody if they decide to focus on one target. But it seems like they're kind of spread out on what to do, and of course we keep stunning them. over and over again. And of course with the Methus, I would say is a lot less scary in space, because it doesn't have force injectors. It does have ambac, so it can still like boost around, but you can definitely get around it easier than if you're on the ground. You're not stuck in one place on the ground, you know. And hey, the random Mark II became the ace, nice. Which, hey, we got a double Mark II, so that can work really well with me and Gendry being like mid range, or we can do range attacks while the Mark IIs fuck up people in close range. And while our team is fighting here, I'm gonna go ahead and accidentally get a kill. Shot him straight through the fucking chest. Looked like something from the anime where somebody gets one shot. But yeah, I'm gonna go bother the ace because I can literally just fuck him up. I expended all my ammo there, but I have another stun ready. Just keep bothering the ace to make sure he's not getting any shots off. I figured out I am by myself, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull back a little bit behind this asteroid, and we'll keep poking at the ace. And I believe when I get everything up and running again, I'm gonna go over to him again, even when the enemy team is there, because I just want to get rid of him. Because they're not really defending him unless I'm getting really close to the ace. But yeah, I'm just right up in his face and finish him off just like that. Too little, too late to stun me. The ace is already dead, and we are ahead by 6,000 points. Our ace is getting beat up on, but at this point, I think we're well ahead. If the enemy ace spawns in, we can fuck him up some more. Both our Mark IIs are gone, but we don't really need them. I mean, we could use our ace, but we're just doing the enemy team dirty. I don't even have to be a raid type. I'm fucking up the enemy ace support. That can be a downside to playing support on this map, is that you're out in the open if you're sniping in certain places. Ah, man, I got finished off, but you know what? It's fine because the ace spawned in and he didn't kill me. It was the Psycho Zaku, so I'm fine with that. Yeah, you can see them wailing on Gendry over there, but yeah, we're in the last minute here, and all we have to do is just stall or just stun them, or I guess you can call that stalling too. Just stall the enemy team, prevent them from getting ace kills, because if they kill us all normally, I believe they would still be losing. And you know, if we get a few kills along the way, that'll be fine as well. Oh yeah, I think I'm gonna go try and stun the ace so he doesn't get any more points, or at least try to attempt to kill somebody. Alright, just stay being an annoyance at the ace. They're all stunning me, and oh, there I go. Is one of them gonna kill me? Bitch, dude, man, they're just barely less than 1,000 health, and I think I'm just gonna kill the ace one more time. Yeah, he killed me, but I also killed him. So so we got the bonus points for killing the ace, and I believe that's gonna be it. Yeah, that was it. Timeout, and we'll see what we got going on here. Nice, good works all around. We probably could have defended our ace a little bit better, but at the same time, I was really just fucking up the enemy ace. Yeah, top individual score, top diversions. Nice 5,000 points. Psycho Zaku, the enemy team, did really well. Oh, there's actually two. But, hey, second place, 5 and 4. And you can see we're making our way up to B+. But you'll see, well, you should already know, I already got the Gelgu Vertex. But yeah, here we are at the Zusa in Derelict Colony with, I believe, Mick and Zero, if I mentioned earlier. I believe I already posted the one with King and Mick. Here we are starting out. And yeah, the Zusa can be a pretty dirty suit in this map, especially if you start using the AoE stun that I have right here, the one that builds up over time. And I say over time, it's just a quick second. And we already got somebody stunned. Shooting some missiles down this way for suppression. And it's going to keep shooting these AoEs because I want people to walk into it. I want to try and trap people with it. And then I want to try and fuck people up with my other weapons, which I don't do too much besides that, just trying to help stun people. And yeah, that statement took the full front of that fucking shotgun laser blast, beam blast, my bad. Yeah, which is another thing you can do with the Zusa. Also, I'm getting fucked up by the enemy raid. Of course, when I play support, there's two enemy raids, and they're both really good raids to fight against me. uh, but yeah, that's something you can do with the Zusa. If you get somebody in a stun, and let's say they do a dodge roll, you have that shot. It's the Zusa's only stun, but it does a lot of damage up close. You can follow up on somebody, and because you have Ambac, you can immediately go into your melee going for a downswing. You probably saw me do it to the Drysons in the Operation Star 1 video with the Zusa. And yeah, I can make the Zusa a really, really dangerous suit to a lot of melee-oriented generals or generals that want to sit back because it can keep them suppressed. Especially in Derelict Colony. I always mention Derelict Colony. This suit can, because of the Ambac changes, it can do well in other maps. I like to use it on Resource Satellite as well before the Ambac buff. But now with the Ambac buff, you can kind of use it like a little bit better on Resource Satellite, and you can kind of use it on Dark Space. But I wouldn't recommend Dark Space. That's more if you want to be a sniping support. Because before the buff, I wouldn't even say do it. Like, don't even yeah, don't. I wouldn't even pick it. Because it's dark space, a lot of open space, you can't reliably get your stuns off besides your instant stun, and because you didn't have Ambac, you just float around weirdly after boosting. But yeah, it seems we got the enemy team backed up to E, and yeah, just laying down some covering fire. Got my missiles back out, time to fire down range. Oh yeah. Fucking, I think somebody stunned him and he's got obliterated. And there goes Azusa with the shotgun blast after the tackle. And let's see if we can get one more stun off. I say one more stun like we're going to die, but I do have 6,000 health and there's an R-Charge on the enemy team. I am trying to shoot these fire missiles, but they seem to be hard to hit in space. I haven't hit too many in space. On the ground, if I throw them in a general direction, they'll typically hit somebody. But in space, they seem to be slower. I'm not sure if that's just my mind fucking with me, but they seem to act slower, harder to hit. And you saw in the little data feed there at the bottom left, somebody left the game, so I guess they didn't want to lose any points from this match. Because I don't blame them. It's almost 8,000 to 2,000, and we're at the halfway mark here. And it's basic match too, so there's no comeback mechanic. If we just continue up this pressure, we will win. And hey, stun the R-Charger, there's a downswing, that's what I was talking about earlier, except I didn't do it as fast as I said you could. The R-Charger got stunned, came in with the downswing because of those AoE blast radius missiles. But, you know, of course, there's two raids, so the Haikushiki's going to finish me off from behind. Can't fight two raids at the same time with the Zusa. No. Big and all that. But yeah, number 4 was the last one standing. He's gonna valiantly fight. I thought he spawned in by himself, but I was corrected in the match, and I was like, oh well, I guess that's fine. Yeah, we're gonna spawn in at D, and we're gonna try and push them back again. We don't want to spawn in F in the middle of them, especially me. So I'm spawning with 0 when he's in the Methods. Methods not a bad pick either for this for Derelict Colony. Just shoot down the hall, get a lot of damage off. And yeah, Mark II on our team as well. So I think that's 2 Methuses, a Mark II, and then Mick is the new suit. And for some reason, my computer screen went black. Now I can't see. That's nice. There we go, it's back now. Looks like I didn't miss too much, I hope. Oh, I think I remember this part where, or at least before it, where I accidentally, not accidentally, I shot a missile down. One of them hit a teammate in front of me, and one went through everybody to the very back, and somebody ran into it, got stunned when they were backing away from us, so that was pretty hilarious. Looks like we're trying to capture A. Let's get our AoE missiles out because those are really good at stopping pilots. I guess they didn't want A, so now we have A. And we have them beat back to their base, 10,000 to 4,000. And here we're just going to start fucking people up. I noticed the Hakushiki. Well, I am going to notice the Hakushiki here in a bit. And it looks like he's trying to flank around. Yeah, there he is. He's trying to flank around because I guess he saw me as well. So I'm going to move ahead so I don't get bodied by him because he knows what he's doing combo-wise. Come back around with my teammates. Yeah, he's falling real close behind, so we made it back. Not getting attacked by Jaws there. Stun the Arjarja. Arjarja is about to be dead. Yep, there he is. And there is the enemy Methus. And he is fucked up. Yeah. Oh, there's the Hakushiki. Finally found me. Or he was going to try and get me. But, you know, everybody's fucking him up. Missed my downswing, but I don't think it's going to matter. Looks like he's trying to run away, but yeah, and then I'm going to try and I'm just going to do some extra damage in the enemy base because I have nothing else to fire at. I don't think the AoE does damage to the base, unfortunately, but you know, I can just poke at it with my beam saber. And yeah, last minute here, and oh my god, we planted a bomb at their base, so I guess we're just playing no mercy here. Yeah, there's nothing they can do at this point. Unless we all just played really, really terribly. They have an enemy Zeus. I forgot about that. But yeah, Zeus is not going to be lasting too long. None of these guys are going to be lasting too long. Yeah, they can't even come out of the opening here. There's that beat back. Oh man, almost got the Arjarja, but he's going to get finished off by Zero. There is the Methus. Let's see if we can get a quick kill on him. There's Zusa. He's going to back up into my, That's what I mean with you can plant, like, you can kind of do traps with that weapon. He backed up into it and got fucking murked because of it. And yeah, we got the last kill and a nice victory downswing, and that's going to be in this match timeout. Yeah, mission completed. And, yeah, top individual score, 15,000 to 5,000. Holy shit. No mercy to those motherfuckers. Yeah, third place, 7-2. And you can see this was quite some time after that first match because we were almost in the middle of B+ there. And, yeah, that's the Gauze and the Zusa in action while we're trying to get our A-. Yeah, very, very destructive matches. Well, at least that last one. That first one, I was just bullying the enemy support ace, and in that match, we were just completely demolishing the enemy. We really wanted that that Gelgoog, Gelgoog Vertex. I couldn't come up with a name. I almost said Vortex again. But yeah, hopefully that can show you how good those two suits also are in space, especially the Zusa, since it got buffed because of the Ambac buff. And you know, there's probably a bunch of suits now that are really good in space because they got their Ambac buffed, and I recommend you try and experiment what suits can be good and what suits, I guess, are still kind of bad in space. I don't know, but yeah, Zusa's definitely improved. Happy about that. And I'll try and see what else can be improved in space, support-wise. Surprisingly, I didn't see as many GPO4s at 550. I'm trying to think of other support. Actually, I have seen a lot of Zusas at 550 Derelict Colony that day we did those matches. And honestly, to be honest, since I think that's when I got my A- too. Yeah, because the 550 was a lifesaver. 500 we were winning a lot. We would also get some losses that would hamper us, especially for Zero and Mick. Not Mick. Mick already had it. For Zero. But yeah, 550 came in and pretty much just saved us. At least saved me, because I had the fully upgraded Zusa ready to fuck up people on Derelict Colony. But yeah, that's going to be in this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe if you want. I'd really appreciate it. And, you know, type up in the comment section what you feel about the Gauze or the Zusa. Do you like them? Do you hate them? I really do like both of these suits. Although I'll say I like the Zusa more. I think the Gauze is not a bad suit at all. I think if I recall correctly from my initial thoughts, the both the Gauzes are good. The Gauze General I think is better than the Gauze Raid, but that's just because it has really good range stun game. And the Zusa is just one of the, like, I would say top 10 supports in the game. It has so much stuff you can do with that suit. It has so much stuff you can do with that suit. Yeah. There's a lot of things you can do with the suit. Regarding, you can trap people, you can stun lock people, you can combo people. Something you can hardly do with a lot of supports. So that's very appreciated with that suit. I hope we get like another Zusa suit. A lot of people want the one from Unicorn. I wouldn't mind that at all. It'd have a shotgun, and you could have like two shotguns. It had the beam chest, and it'd have the I say beam chest, beam waist cannon thing it has, and then it'd have the shotgun, maybe a few missiles, because if I remember correctly, it only had a few missiles, way less than the Zusa you see here. But yeah, very destructive suits, and you can see their potential here. And I hope if you're getting into space because of the new update, Operation Star 1, hopefully you find your own suit that's really good in space. And yeah, with that, I'll see you guys later. Bye.